back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Alright guys, this is approximately 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The price of Bitcoin is currently $105,750. And before we do the top-down analysis, I wanted to start off with this 15-minute chart. Yesterday, I left you guys with a head and shoulder pattern with the measured move taking us all the way down to about 105,640, 650. And if you guys took this trade, we did exactly that. We actually went lower than that, and we wicked all the way down to about 105,235. If you guys took this trade, congratulations. Again, I don't like shorting Bitcoin, but sometimes when it's clear cut that something's going to happen, it might be a good idea. All right guys, so let's start off now with the monthly time frame. And on the monthly time frame, we closed the candle yesterday and it was bullish. This is the highest monthly candle so far that we have had. We closed at 107,146. We went as high as 110, $530. We opened at 104,591, and the lowest we dropped down to was 98,200. Now the 21 moving average moved up. We're currently at 74,961, almost 75k. So that's going to be big support there. If we were to fall down, this could be a double top. We fall down M pattern, so maybe that'll hold us up as support. But look at this, the stochastic RSI is starting to point up, so this is kind of bullish, as in we might continue going up. So let's see what ends up happening with that. 2-week chart is looking bearish. We have bearish divergence here on the stochastic RSI, and this was going up and now it's starting to curve down. So let's see what happens with that. The 21 moving average is at 92,462. On the weekly, we closed a couple days ago. We still have 5 days and 2 hours before this closes, but look at the stochastics now. It's starting to point down. I was hoping it was going to hump back up. Maybe there's a chance for that to happen. Still too early to tell. The 21 moving average is at 95,499. As you guys know, I have this in a flag here, and the breakout will take us to 135. I also have this already in a falling wedge that takes us to 117. It's been taking a while. If this flag breaks out, then we would hit finally this full measured move. Take a look at the 4-day chart. The stochastic RSI is starting to go back up. We are above the 21 moving average. That's bullish. The 3-day chart, we're starting to go back up as well. And right now we're testing the 21 moving average. I'm not liking that. This closes in a day and 2 hours. That's currently at 104,782. As long as we can stay above, I remain bullish. We start breaking down, then the next support is going to be the 50 moving average at 95,118. The 2-day chart does look a little bearish. We still have an hour and 20 minutes before this candle closes, and right now we're below the 21 moving average. I am not liking that whatsoever. If we fall down, again, 50-day moving average is going to be the support at 97,780. The daily, we're also below the 21 and the 50 at the moment. Again, an hour and 20 minutes before this closes. Check back at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to see how this candle closes. Very important. Hopefully we get a move back up and we close above the 21. If not, we're gonna have to use this 80 moving average, this purple line, as support, and that's currently at 101,282. That's where we bounced off of before. If we lose that, then we're going to get into the 90s, 97,000, 96,000. That's going to look a little scary there. Now the 22-hour chart, the stochastics are resetting. We might be here a little bit, so maybe this will help us stay up here, and maybe on the daily, the stochastics, they don't go all the way down. Right now they're pointing straight down. Hopefully there's a curve in here somewhere that keeps us alive and above that 21 moving average. On the 12-hour, we still have more downside on the stochastics. The 10-hour is about to reset. We still have more downside. 8-hour could drag there a little bit. Now look at this, guys. We lost the 200 moving average on the 6, which also means that on the 4, we also are losing the 200 moving average. That, you guys already know, makes me a bear. So our last line of defense here is going to be this 8-hour 200 moving average at 103,874. If we lose that, then it's going to be the 10-hour. That one's at 103,865. Last time we lost it on the 10-hour and we were able to come back and recover. This looks like an M pattern, a double top. We already kind of made that measured move. Hopefully it doesn't drag onto the other time frames. So let's take a look at the 4-hour now. The 4-hour, the stochastics are getting low, so at some point maybe they're going to start coming up. The RSI is looking good. It looks like it's going on the way up. I'm just not liking that we lost this 200. We need to recover this as soon as possible. Now yesterday I readjusted my flag to make it a little bit straighter, and it looks like I should have kept it more how it was before, but right now I'm gonna keep it like this. Let's see if we regain. If anything, I'll adjust it tomorrow, but right now we're out of this pattern, so this is starting starting to be invalid. This is a flag here that I had that would take us to 110,500. And again, this is why I don't like waiting for the whole measured move, because sometimes it might not take it. So right here, if we would have taken half of the flag, we would have been in profits. Right now, we're giving back some of those profits if we didn't take anything off the table there. Now let's head over to the 3-hour chart. Stochastics are low, so that's good. 2-hour stochastics are low. The 1-hour stochastics are also low on the way up. We need to regain this 21 and this 200 moving average as soon as possible for us to remain bullish. The lower we go, the harder it's going to be for us to get any traction here. Now we head over to the 15-minute chart. I already showed you guys the head and shoulder that played out yesterday beautifully. Right now the stochastics are toppy, but we're starting to see a little curve here. Now what I'm anticipating here, since the higher time frames have low stochastics, is possibly this is going to be an inverted head and shoulder, head, and it's possible we're creating the right shoulder at the moment. If this were to play out, again, this is speculation. We don't know if this is going to fully play out or not. This measured move will pretty much take us back above the 200 moving average, which is at 107,200, and then this would make us bullish. So this is the next play that I'm seeing that might take us from the bottom back up. Let's see what ends up happening. So right now, that's why I'm anticipating happening. I'm not giving up on this flag yet on the 4-hour chart. As you can see, if that inverted head and shoulder plays out, we might get back into this flag. But let's give this another day or two, especially since the stochastics are low. Again, Jerome Powell talked today. It looks like he pooped all over the markets, as he usually does. Things went down. We have 4th of July coming up. I believe it's on Friday. So this is not going to be a regular week. I'm expecting sideways action and it possibly even going down, testing some levels. Next week might be a better week. But again, we're also in the summer, so we have to have all of that in mind. A lot of these flags that look bullish might not fully play out. So again, it's important to take profits as soon as you're in profits, if you can. If you want to wait for the measured move, you can, but as you can see here, sometimes we might not make it up. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.